Justin Bieber has just released what might be his most talked about album yet, and the internet is buzzing like never before. Every lyric is being analyzed, every note dissected, and fans are diving deep to find hidden messages. Social media is flooded with posts, reactions, and theories as people either celebrate the music or defend the pop star passionately. This isn't just another celebrity comeback. It's a glimpse into unresolved emotions, relationship struggles, and a love triangle that seems to linger even after years in the spotlight. The album arrived without any warning, instantly sending ripples through the entertainment world. Within hours, hashtags related to the album were trending on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, as fans began piecing together connections that seemed impossible to ignore. Music critics and casual listeners alike found themselves drawn into the conversation, uncovering layers of meaning that went far beyond surface-level pop music. What makes this situation so extraordinary is how Justin appears to be using his personal life as the foundation for his songs. It's both captivating and a little concerning. Listening to the tracks feels like reading pages from a private diary, honest, raw, and completely unfiltered. Every lyric, every pause, every note is being scrutinized as listeners try to understand his thoughts and emotions. The timing of the release has sparked even more curiosity. Some insiders suggest that if this was planned, it could only have been done with a team who knows exactly how to create drama. Music industry experts are divided. Some see it as a brilliant marketing move, while others consider it an emotional risk that few major artists would dare to take. Regardless of the intention, the result is undeniable. Everyone is listening and everyone is talking. Social media has turned into a debate arena, with fans picking sides and analyzing lyrics as if they were complex puzzles. Comment sections are overflowing with theories that range from logical interpretations to wild, almost conspiratorial ideas, yet somehow, they all make sense when you think about them. What makes this album even more fascinating is how it operates on several levels at once. On the surface, it's a collection of expertly produced pop songs, full of catchy hooks and smooth melodies. But beneath the polished exterior, there's something far deeper. Emotionally charged, intricate storytelling that pulls listeners into Justin's personal world. The opening track immediately sets the tone. It feels familiar yet surprising, hinting at vulnerability and honesty that hasn't been this evident in his recent work. His vocal performance carries a weight that suggests these songs weren't written for publicity. They're personal expressions of feelings he's actually living through. Longtime fans have noticed clear echoes of earlier periods in Justin's career. The melodies, lyrics, and even the way he delivers certain lines seem to reference previous albums and songs intentionally. This connection between past and present adds a layer of depth, showing a reflection of his growth and the struggles he's revisited over time. Even the production choices tell a story. Certain sounds, instruments, and subtle effects seem to reference specific memories, places, or moments in his life. Fans are obsessed with finding these audio Easter eggs, analyzing each track for hidden clues about his experiences and relationships. This attention to detail is turning casual listeners into amateur detectives, all trying to decode what Justin is really saying through his music. Another interesting aspect is how the album interacts with the current music scene. Some lyrics and themes appear to respond to recent releases from other artists, creating a kind of musical conversation that plays out in songs rather than interviews or social media posts. It's a subtle but clear way of showing opinions, feelings, or even challenges, all through the art itself. The variety in the album also reflects Justin's current state of mind. Some songs are upbeat pop anthems, simple and energetic, while others are more complex, exploring deeper emotional landscapes that require several listens to fully grasp. This mix shows an artist trying to process different sides of his life, from personal struggles to public pressures, through the language he knows best: music. Certain tracks also feature sounds and production styles he hasn't used in years, giving longtime fans something both nostalgic and new to appreciate. Overall, this album is much more than just a set of pop songs. It's a layered, emotionally charged project that pulls listeners into Justin Bieber's world, giving them a chance to experience his struggles, reflections, and personal growth in a way that feels both real and urgent. Every detail, from lyrics to instrumentals, seems carefully chosen to tell his story, making it impossible for fans and critics alike to look away. This throwback style is hitting longtime fans hard, sparking a sense of nostalgia, while also giving people new reasons to talk about how Justin has evolved, or in some ways, whether he's regressing creatively. The lyrics move between blunt confessions and mysterious metaphors that could mean almost anything, depending on how you interpret them. That vagueness seems intentional, and it's keeping discussions alive across Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and other platforms. The visuals tied to the album add another layer of intrigue. Photo shoots, music video ideas, and even the album artwork seem carefully planned to provoke reactions and spark conversation among different groups of fans. Industry experts are pointing out that this release marks a big shift from Justin's usual collaborative style. Past albums relied on input from multiple writers and producers, but this one feels much more personal, with his artistic voice taking center stage. The recording process itself appears to have been deliberately private. Unlike many modern pop albums, which are heavily promoted on social media during production, this project arrived suddenly, almost out of nowhere, with very little behind-the-scenes content shared beforehand. Fan reactions have been sharply divided. Some praise Justin for his honesty and bravery in showing his personal side, while others worry that he's exposing too much about his private life. This split has fueled countless debates, threads, and forums online. Interestingly, streaming platforms are reporting unusual listening patterns. Instead of people listening to the album straight through, many are replaying specific tracks over and over. This shows that certain songs are hitting listeners on a deep emotional level, prompting them to revisit particular moments in the music repeatedly. The album's effect on Justin's personal relationships has become a hot topic. Fans are combing through social media posts, public appearances, and interviews for hints about how the people closest to him are responding to these public revelations. The ripple effect reaches beyond his own circle. Other artists connected to him are also under scrutiny. Every new release, social media post, or public comment is being interpreted as a potential reply or reaction to themes explored in his album. From a business perspective, the release is equally fascinating. Analysts are trying to predict how the combination of drama and music will affect sales, streams, and Justin's overall market performance. Early signs suggest the controversy is driving engagement, keeping fans and critics glued to every platform. Plans for tours and live performances are reportedly being rethought, as management considers how to present these emotionally intense songs in front of live audiences without losing the impact or creating awkward moments. Media coverage has been relentless. Entertainment journalists, cultural critics, and music reviewers are weighing in on what this album signals for Justin's career and personal growth. Fans worldwide are adding their own interpretations, reflecting cultural differences in how celebrity relationships and personal storytelling through music are perceived. This global conversation highlights not just Justin's reach, but also how audiences process art differently depending on context. The influence of this album is already being felt across the music industry. Other artists and their teams are watching closely, seeing how a deeply personal approach is received by fans and critics. It's a clear example of how modern celebrity, social media, and artistry are interconnected, creating an unprecedented level of public engagement with an artist's private emotions. The story is still unfolding. Every day brings new posts, interpretations, and reactions, keeping the conversation dynamic and constantly evolving. Fans, critics, and media outlets are all part of this ongoing dialogue, making it clear that the impact of this album won't fade anytime soon. So, what's your take on Justin's new release and all the drama surrounding it? Share your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for more updates on entertainment news and celebrity stories that keep you in the loop about the latest happenings in the music world.